live from Columbia in high definition with the coverage you can count on. This is WIS News 10 Sunrise.
It's become an epidemic in American classrooms. Students afraid to go to school because of bullies.
Now the president and the first lady are taking a stand against it.
As parents, it breaks our hearts to think that any child feels afraid every day in the classroom or on the playground or even online. It breaks our hearts to think about any parent losing a child to bullying.
Michelle Obama spoke at the first ever White House conference on bullying prevention. President Obama spoke with parents and their children. He even shared stories of how he was bullied as a child.
But we do focus on...
Well, a student from the Midlands actually attended that conference in Washington yesterday. He shared his advice on how to deal with bullies. Obviously, we don't have that sound there. We'll try to get that for you a little.
Extent that is true, but talk to somebody.
While Tedder believes the issue of bullying will likely never go away, he says conferences like the one the Obamas held will bring greater awareness to the issue.
Problems with bullying are felt here at home. Some parents enroll their children in karate so they can defend themselves. We met a boy who was taking a class right here in Columbia. He told News 10's Tim Pulliam he was jumped inside a bathroom at school.
Ready, bow, touch gloves, fighting stance.
At Tony Thomas Family Karate, it's fight night. Students use techniques they've learned to defend themselves. Claude Robinson is a student here.
It's like you look like real fighting, but no hands and no chokes.
A few weeks ago, the 10-year-old says he was caught up in the real thing, jumped by two boys in his school's bathroom.
It feels stressful to yourself, and it feels embarrassing to other people.
Were you embarrassed?
Yes, sir.
Why were you embarrassed?
Like, because the whole class was just looking at me get jumped.
That's why we teach you never stop moving. Okay?
Claude's karate teacher, Tony Thomas, says he's not alone. Thomas says more and more parents are concerned about their children's safety at school.
We mention bullying almost every class. Because martial arts is something that helps them empower themselves. It teaches them control. It teaches them not to use it unless they absolutely have to, only in emergency situations. Keep those hands up to block, deflect, defend at all times.
Karate is helping Claude build up the confidence to protect himself, a growing battle he's hoping lawmakers and school systems can fight.
It's a big problem because, like, I don't want other kids to get bullied like I did.
Tim Pulliam, WIS News 10.
State senators introduced a bill last month to change portions of the Safe School Climate Act. The changes would force school districts to grade themselves on how they handle things like bullying. If the bill does pass, school districts would still have to put that grade on its website. The federal government has a website dedicated to the prevention of bullying. It's called stopbullying.gov. The site has a list of resources for parents and kids to define bullying, the warning signs, and prevention. We've put a link on to stopbullying.gov on WISTV.com under the Big Red 10.